Michigan State University and the ag community at large has always been thankful Doug Buhler made the leap from being a Badger to a Spartan in 2000, as it was the beginning of many good things to come for the fruit and vegetable industry in Michigan.
Well, Doug, I think, is one of those exceptional people that you see in universities. He's a very gifted scientist, but he's also a great pragmatist.
When I think about Doug Buhler, I think about Project Green. Doug landed on Project Green after Gary Lemmy left. He picked up kind of where Gary left off and really led Project Green to where it's at today. Project Green has been an example for the integration of stakeholders and the college in really trying to reach out and deal with issues that are critically important to agriculture.
Doug and I have a very long history of working together, all the way from the Michigan Potato Industry Commission's research committee to other aspects of the job that he has had in the college as an administrator.
He accomplishes a tremendous amount, always very professional, but he certainly is not one of those individuals that needs to be in the spotlight or take the headline. He's happy to just get the job done and let others take the credit for that.
Doug has a BS degree from the University of Wisconsin-Platteville and a master's in PhD from the University of Nebraska. He was on faculty at Wisconsin-Madison from '84 to '89 and was a research scientist for USDA Ag Research Service from '89 to 2000.
When it comes to research, Doug has a very inside working knowledge of USDA, and that's something that he does not really talk much about, but in general conversations, you immediately know that Doug has had a very broad career and one that cuts across research not only from the land grant, but from ARS also.
Doug joined MSU in 2000 as professor and chair of the Department of Crop and Soil Sciences, a position held until 2005. From October 2003 to March 2005, he also served as state leader for agricultural programs for MSU Extension. From 2005 to 2010, he was Associate Director of MSU AgBioResearch and Associate Dean for Research for the College of Ag and Natural Resources. And from 2011 to 2013, he served as Interim Dean of the College of Ag and Natural Resources during some tough financial times.
I could count on Doug to look me in the eyes, even when he was telling me things I did not want to hear. And that happened. We were in challenging times. There were things that we were all told that we didn't want to hear, but they had to be said, and Doug said them to me. I could count on that. But in the same token, as soon as he finished saying that to me, he would immediately start, okay, but what if we did this, and what if we did this? So he had this creative balance to the, I can't do this for you, but let's look at doing it this way. And we came up with some novel ideas.
Today, Doug is Director of MSU AgBioResearch and Senior Associate Dean for Research of the College of Ag and Natural Resources at Michigan State University.
When you look at the impact that he's had on the state, of course, it's not only in horticulture, but in field crops and livestock and across the board. This is a big state in terms of fruits and vegetables. And so as you would expect, they would tend to receive a lot of attention. Those funds that flow out of the experiment station, or AgBioResearch now, flow through Doug. And it's his wisdom in terms of where they're allocated. So he's a pretty integral part, I believe, of the system. And he's somebody that I have a tremendous amount of confidence in.
There are things that you learn about Doug that perhaps with other administrators, you might not learn these things, but through the course of calling him at 7 o'clock at night, you find out that there are things that he did, you know. So the beer making is one of those things that he shares with you, a piece of him that he shares.
I have never sampled Doug's wares, but I've had lots of chances to have a beer with Doug. It's a way for us to really stay in touch and know what each of us are thinking, and I think great leaders are great communicators, and Doug is a great communicator, and generally it works best when it's over a beer.
You have to understand Doug's a great scientist. Anyone that can take 4 ingredients, water, barley, hops, and yeast, and make a very drinkable beverage, obviously knows what they're doing in the laboratory. So putting that aside, I really appreciate Doug's abilities as an administrator. He's got an incredible ability to listen and then very quickly understand what he's hearing, process that, and then come out with an answer, something that you may not always like, but you appreciate where he's coming from and the tough decision that he made to get there, and then you respect that because he stands by it, and you go forward.
For his dedication to agricultural research and the mission of MSU's College of Ag and Natural Resources, Doug Buhler is the 2013 recipient of both the Michigan Vegetable Council Master Farmer Associate Award and the Michigan State Horticultural Society Distinguished Service Award.